We are back at the gig. You see my friend. Hold it down is what we do. Lil Wayne actually speaking to Kendrick Lamar. I found this to be interesting, so let's react to it. Let's go.
I gotta hit you with this because this is just me, and I do love you, but I just remain baffled and angry.
How do you think Lil Wayne and Skip became good friends? Like, I know he was on ESPN some years ago. Wayne was, but like Wayne and Skip, I never thought that would be in a duo of a long time friendship. Like, that was just kind of crazy. But anyway, go ahead.
Over why the NFL did not choose you to play halftime of a Super Bowl that's going to be in your hometown. And I know you went through a lot with it, but now that your feelings have settled some, how do you explain they're choosing not to ask you?
Well, so I'll give you two, I give you both. So when I say, I give you my general answer and then I give you the personal answer. So generally, I explain it. Generally, I just believe that, they, for whatever reason, I believe that it's over my head. Meaning that's, I don't know why, period. Yeah, obviously I believe that it's perfect, but I do not know why. But personally, the person I am, I straight look at it like, you ain't there, you ain't there, you gotta get there. You gotta get there. You know how, but you know how we Skip, you know how we rock. You gotta have it.
Come on, man.
I mean, that's a very humble Wayne to say that. Here's the thing. I know everybody's been, what's weird is Wayne, for the past few months has been talking about how disappointed he is in regards to not getting it. And I know a lot of people have took that time to bash Lil Wayne in a sense for like crying about not getting it. And even though I stand on what I stand on in regards to Lil Wayne not being a good performer anymore, which I did a video on that a month or so ago, I stand on that. But also, I would have loved it if Wayne performed, but again, I think it has to be done. It has to be done right. I think Wayne, had he shown a lot of these acts, it's a lot of politics. Also, you have to show and improve. Like if Wayne was out here, again, I saw him at WrestleMania 40 this year. He sang, he rapped Jey Uso down to the ring, and I could barely even recognize the song. It's just like he couldn't even perform for that 30 seconds. Like, he's just not. Of course, his fans love him, and his fans at like Louisiana Fest and stuff think he's dope, but just like he's just not that great of a performer for the Super Bowl. And the music that he will have to perform, he will have to have a proper set to do it, because a lot of his songs are very sexual. A lot of his songs is sexual. Almost a lot of his songs are sexual and has a lot of talking about sex a lot. So you have to find the proper songs to do on a Super Bowl stage. But I like that he's humble about it. Seems like has finally accepted it. But yeah, that's
the GOAT. And it's New Orleans. It just makes no sense to me. I don't get it. Their politics played. I don't know.
That's another part of it. I think there's things that I can't control involved in it. So it is what it is.
Are you better with it now than you were when it first hit?
No.
Oh. You seem better because
he seems better.
I know at first you were pretty torn up about it, as you should have been.
Talking to people that matter, talking to people that care about me, they telling me things that, telling me the truth, telling me the facts, and dealing with the living, accepting the facts, embracing the facts, and moving on.
Okay.
I like that. I like that for you, Wayne. And Wayne has been hit or miss for me in regards to when it comes to certain issues and talking about certain things. He's been very hit or miss for me. But I'm glad that he was honest to say I haven't gotten over it. No, but I'm gonna keep a brave face, because what I'm gonna do I'm gonna continue to cry about it. I have to accept it, even though I don't like it. But yeah, here's the thing: it's like we only at this point because of Jay and what he's done over the past 5 years. If Dre, here's the thing: if Dre and it's only Dre. If Dre and Snoop don't perform at the Super Bowl 3 years ago, we're not having this conversation. We're really not. One time, because last year it was Usher. I think I don't remember where they were at last year. But the year before that, like, we're not having this discussion if it wasn't for one time there was a rap act on a Super Bowl stage that was from that city. We're talking about one time, and now all of a sudden now, everybody's like, well, now the hip hop's got to be, or Wayne's got to be doing a New Orleans set, right? Why? Where? I just find it to be very interesting how entitled we get that quick in regards to, like, okay, well, did Wayne put in the work to get it done? Like, let's go from this point. Kendrick did the pop-out show, right? After all the hoopla, he did the pop-out show showing how he could do a performance. Flawless. I think that was the pop-out show that Kendrick did, solidified, oh yeah, Kendrick got to do the Super Bowl now. He's the hottest nigga right now. He has the hottest songs right now. We gotta do Kendrick. Had Wayne had some type of buzz, some type of relevancy, I know again people will say, well, what about Dre? Dre ain't gonna, but Dre has the connections, let's be honest. I mean, we're rapper music. And Dre is a legacy act, and so is Wayne, but I've never heard somebody say Dre doesn't have a great performance and doesn't know how to orchestrate to make it. Wayne's big thing is his performance and how it's just not there. It's just not there. And also again, go back to politics. There's been talks about how he just not certain spaces. He's not professional in certain spaces. So had him and his team been working on this ever since the announcement that Super Bowl was going to be in New Orleans, it's really on his team. Really, his team messed up by not making sure to get everything done so that they can do the Super Bowl. So,
and you still you're saying you got to get better to earn the right to be on that stage?
I want to be, this is what I told myself. I said, what I told myself, I told Mac, I told Fabe, this is what I told him. I said, you know what?
Your managers, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I said, you know what? I said, I want to get to the point where I'm undeniable.
Yeah.
You know, I want them to be able to, I want them to walk in there and have 10 other choices, and whoever's in charge say, no.
Okay,
no,
I love that.
You have to go with him.
I thought you were undeniable right here, right now, but that just
Thank you, Scott. Thank you.
Yo, I don't want to say glazing, but he gassing Wayne right now. I think it's hilarious. He gassing him, bro.
Okay, so explain this part to me, because I don't know the backstory of this, but what Kendrick Lamar, you know, what his lyrics were about you. What can you explain? I'll just quickly read them. I know you know them. I used to bump Jack Carter 3. Okay. I used to bump Jack Carter 3. I held my Rolly chain proud. Irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down, from Kendrick Lamar. Let Lil Wayne down. And I don't.
Y'all really believe he ain't heard that line? Y'all really believe that? I don't know. That's kind of like, I don't know about that. I don't know. I ain't got no conspiracy theories and none. I ain't got no conspiracy on that. But you think he ain't heard that line? That one line? I don't know, bro. I don't know, but because teams, especially if the artist doesn't hear it, you know the team and the friends of Wayne and family of Wayne heard the line. GNX is the biggest album of the year right now. Like, you know they heard it, so I find it hard to believe, even if he didn't hear the song, I find it hard to believe that nobody relayed to him that line. But, well, you know, I can't say that Wayne is lying, but I don't know.
Really understand that. Help me out. What was that about?
That was my first time hearing it, but I think he just, you know, I think he he's a fan, like I'm a fan of his music.
Sure.
He's a fan of mine.
Yeah.
I think
He's
he meant,
definitely a fan of yours. Yeah.
yeah, you know. So I think he just mean by he saw what everybody else he saw how much it meant to me. And I think that's all he mean. Is
Yeah,
that,
that's
you know,
all he
I don't
meant.
think and you know, when we speaking, obviously he can't control that. And, you know, so he didn't let me know. It ain't like he can control it or nothing. And also, I've spoken to him and I wished him all the best and told him he
Did you?
better
Good.
kill it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you better kill it. You gotta kill it.
Okay.
Oh, now that's great. I love that. Again, Wayne is not hiding that he's disappointed. He's not hiding that it still bothers him. But I'm glad that they were able to speak to kind of lay that to rest. That they have this eternal beef and like, I like that. I know people, you know, made the connection. Well, he's with Drake, and you know how Drake and Kendrick have this in beef, so maybe they on speaking terms. But no, it's just like, yo, do your thing, kill it, you know. And the thing is, I'm not trying to bash Wayne, but really thinking about it, when we really think about it, how many people can really do a Super Bowl stage in hip hop? Because to me, it's only a select few. Like, it's really only a select few. You have like Kendrick. You do have Kendrick, Jay, Ye. I think Tyler created, but I don't think he has the songs to do a Super Bowl. But like, in terms of performers, I would even say probably an Outkast to this extent. But it's only like a select few in terms of performers in hip hop, because the one thing I wish hip hop artists would do is work on their performance more. Instead of going out there with the backtrack, 50 million people on stage, like, make it a show. Like, put on a show. Like, I went to a Kendrick Lamar I've been to Kendrick Lamar concerts. He puts on a show. I've been to Kanye concerts. He puts on a show. Like, Jay-Z puts on a show. Now, he's not as elaborate as Kendrick and Ye, but there's only a select few that can really do this. So if you're gonna do this, you have to do this. So, but yeah, comment below who you think from hip hop could really do a Super Bowl stage. I mean, again, think about not only the person, them as a performer, but these songs. Really think about it. Okay, again, I think Jay-Z, Kanye, Kendrick. I would say Drake for sure, because he makes safe music. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. I'm trying to think. I feel like Nicki. I feel like Nicki too. I feel like Nicki could. I feel like Nicki could as well. I think. But yeah, those are the ones as of right now I think could do it. So.
Did he say anything to enlighten you about these lyrics about you? I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. I don't know exactly what that means. If he's sort
He literally just told you, skip.
of,
No, he ain't. I don't think he knew he didn't have to do anything. There was no explanation that was needed for that. I think I understand. Again, that was my first time hearing it when you just said it.
Okay.
But I understand those words. Like I said, I think he just mean that he made it there, and his hard work is the reason why he made it there.
yeah.
And obviously,
I took
let
it.
me down.
You know what's funny? I don't know what Skip about to say, but this is you know how a lot of hip hop beef start? That right there. They hear a entourage, a friend, a family member, a manager. They hear one line, and then they go to the artist who like, "What you think that line meant? You think he disrespected you?" And now the artist might not even be thinking about like, I don't think so. Like, are you sure? And then the wheels start turning. This is how hip hop beef start. A lot of times, like, niggas not even on that type of time, and then the entourage be like, "This nigga dissing you?" Right? It's like, it's crazy. But I love that Wayne's not taking the bait though. He's
It's
smart.
me just being upset about not getting disappointed about not getting this money.
Yeah. When he says, I worked hard, and then it undercut you in your hometown. Like, I worked as hard as I could, and I got to a point where unfortunately it let you down because I preempted you on what should have been your stage.
Without
Yeah.
and without having any control of it. So that's actually him expressing his showing that he has some heart, and showing
Yeah.
that he actually have he care about the situation.
Okay,
He
but
could go about it totally. He could go about it totally different. He could go about it this is what I'm doing.
yeah, okay, but you guys are cool. You have talked.
Oh yeah,
All good.
yeah.
Okay, all right. That's
I totally
good to
got to
know.
kill it.
Skip, I think Skip low key wanted some juice right there. You wanted some spiciness right there. Like, damn, nigga, I ain't on TV no more. Give me something, Wayne. But Wayne has never really been. I'm really thinking about, like, Wayne has never really been the beat, like the type to go back and forth in terms of like issues with rappers. Like, I can't remember if my memory might be bad, but I can't remember the last time Wayne really had an issue with another rapper. I remember he had an issue with Birdman, right? But I can't remember if he ever had an issue with another rapper. And again, my memory, I'm old, so maybe my memory is not that good. But at least, probably in the Hot Boys, they probably had issues. But as Wayne, once he became solo in the mid 2000s, I can't really remember him. Maybe Gilly. But did he go back and forth with Gilly? Maybe him and Gilly. But outside of that, I don't know. But yeah, shout out to Wayne. Again, he explaining him how he feels about not being on Super Bowl. Hopefully this can put all this talk to rest. He bigged up Kendrick, hopes Kendrick kills it, and I hope Kendrick kills it. And also hope Wayne, now, I don't know where it's going to be next year, hopefully Wayne can take this and fine-tune his craft and make it to the next year's, the following year's Super Bowl. I think that would be freaking dope, a great redemption arc. When really there was nothing that Wayne really did. It's all politics, and Kendrick is that nigga right now. And again, I hope to see maybe a Wayne, Drake, Nicki Minaj set, a Young Money set. I think that'd be fire. That's what I thought was going to happen, actually. Before this whole Kendrick thing went down, I thought in my brain, there's no way there's not going to be a Young Money set with Wayne, Drake, and Nicki. I thought that was going to be the set, so who knows? But like, comment, subscribe, share all the things are the things. Hip-hop, hold it down. Hold it down is what we do. Me.